friends, welcome back to another video. This is the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. So if you have been watching me, you must have known by now that I am a very frugal gardener. I love to repurpose things that I salvage from the trash, either my personal trash or other trash around my area. Basically, I love to save money, but there are some things that I just cannot make myself, and I have to buy them in order for me to use them in my garden. This 5-gallon bucket here is what I use to store some of the tools that I used in my garden. I just emptied it because I want to reorganize it. But before I reorganize it, I want to share some of the things with you that I really spend my money on in gardening to make my garden life a little bit easier. Because recently, when I was making the wall unit with the pallet, it was so challenging for me because I had to use a hammer. My drill was not working. I have like 2 drills personally, an electrical drill and a cordless drill, and the cordless one wouldn't work, and then the other one that I have, somebody gave it to me and I couldn't figure out how to use it, so I went ahead and I purchased myself a new drill set. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is that new drill set that I bought on Walmart. I paid $36 for it. It is a 70-piece drill set, and I'm going to show you everything that comes in that set. So because I'm going to be putting everything in this bag that came with the set, I'm going to show you the bag first. So the drill set is the Hyper Tough drill set. I need to use this bucket for a minute. So this is the box that it came in. I'm sorry I didn't do the unboxing with you guys because I wasn't thinking of this until I came out to reorganize the bin. So let me now go ahead and show you what it comes. Oh Jesus, I don't want to lose any of this. I'm going to have to get a small box or something for the bits because they cannot go in the bag like that. All right, so here is the drill, and the drill, it came with just 1 battery. So for those of you who is not familiar with a cordless drill, you don't know how it works, this particular brand, it comes with the removable battery. So you just press the button right here, take the battery off, and I have this charger to charge the battery. So I'm going to put this in the bag, and I'm also going to put the charger in the bag. It seems as if these drill bits, they just want to go somewhere else apart from in here. So I'm going to take them out, but I am going to find, let me see, I'm going to be using this Ziploc bag for now because I don't want to lose the drill bits. They are very, very important. So I'm going to put them in this bag right here until I can find something inside the house, either a pencil case or something to put them in, and I'm going to be throwing this out. Okay, so that is the first part. It also comes with a manual. I'm going to keep the manual. I was reading it this morning, but I'm not done yet. And here is the other parts of the set. So I have tape measure. This is 16 feet. But apart from the one that came in this set, I had I bought this one at the dollar store, and this one is 25 feet. I don't really need more than more than that, because I'm not normally measuring long areas to do my garden work. It also came with this screwdriver that you can use the different bits in. Came with a hammer. I already have, I think I have another hammer. Yeah, I was sitting on it. So I have another hammer. And this one I bought at Family Dollar, I believe, about 2 years ago for $5, and it is still working. Very, very strong. So y'all know, no, I think these are going in the bucket, but this one's staying in the bag. Now this is called a pliers. No, this is a wrench. My bad, I'm sorry. This is a wrench, and these are 2 pliers, and this one is called the bird beak pliers, and this is the flat mouth pliers. Okay. I also purchased this stapler for my DIY projects, and I bought the staplers for it. They didn't come together. All right, so this is a little level that I got at the dollar store. It's $1.25. So I don't know if you all notice, you might not know, so let me tell you that I am OCD. I like things leveled, I like things lined up neat and nice. Everything just have to be in order for me. I will take hours just to line up something for it to be in order and to get it all leveled. So I need to have my little level. I don't want to be using my husband's level because he uses them in construction, and I don't want to break it, and then I have to buy him one and then buy myself one. So I got myself one. Now this is what do you call these knives again? Don't even remember what you call these knives. But this knife I use to cut like cardboard, carpet, anything like paper like or easy to cut. Not leaves, maybe leaves, plastic. Yeah, that's it. What else did I buy? Okay, so I always have zip ties on hand. Zip ties should be a gardener's best friend. You can do so many things with zip ties in your garden. I was recently moving my wall unit to another area, and the nails that I used in the top section, they were too long. Should I say the nails were too long? I think the board was too thin, and then the nails started going sideways. So when I was moving it yesterday, it actually came off, and all I used was 2 zip ties to strap the pieces of boards back together. Yeah, but zip ties should be a gardener's best friend. Now this is called a pruner. I think I bought this at the dollar store or the Family Dollar, I'm not sure, but I have never had any luck with these things. The springs always get lost and they are no good. So what I use, a good old scissors, never fail me. I have a lot of scissors that I use in my garden. So these, no good. Spring always fall out. Scissors, good to go. All right. Now this is my soldering gun. Before I started using my soldering gun, I used to use a hot nail. I would light a candle and I would use the nail to bore holes in the containers. But then after a while, I said, you know what, I need to invest in something that is going to last me a longer time, and I can use it more efficiently, and it saves me a lot of time. Moreover, when you're hotting the nails on the candle, it can be very challenging, because if you don't hold it properly or if you don't have something to hold it good, it can actually burn you. So I invested in this soldering gun. So this is, I think this is I'm not sure if this is the right type of glue I should be showing you, but I purchased some Gorilla Glue that I use to put the pipe nozzles on my drum. So let me see if I can grab those quickly and show you. Okay. All right, so this is the one I purchased. This is the Gorilla Glue. If you're working on projects like the DIY water barrels, this is the one I use. And this is the Gorilla Wood Glue. If you're working on a project with wood, this is the one that you would use. And I almost forgot my jigsaw that was sitting right behind me. If I didn't get up, I would not have remembered it. So my jigsaw came with 3 bits, and this is the one I mostly use. I use this to cut plastic, and I have one that I can use to cut board and one to cut steel. This is very handy. I don't remember how much I paid for this one. I think I bought this on Amazon sometime last year. No, I think in 2023, and it has not failed me yet. Well, I'm not planning on it to fail me because I do not want to spend money on another one right now. I try to take very good care of my tools so I can have them to use in my garden. I am also going to be sharing with you, what is it? Oh, okay, so I recently bought a new hose. And the reason why I bought a new hose is because the other one that I was using, for some reason, maybe because I left it outside on the ground too often or in the sun, it just started leaking. So I disposed of it and I bought this one. Let me show you. So this is the nozzle of the new hose I purchased, and I have never seen a hose that have the lock off on the nozzle section, so you can turn it on and off. And the nozzle have all these different parts that you can put the water gauge on. And look at it. It is the expandable water hose. Can I tell you, when I started using this hose, it was so small, and then after you turn the pipe on, it just started swelling up. It looks like a snake. I got scared at one point. It looks so creepy, but it is very, very good. And I was also having water leakage, and from the minute I changed the hose, it's not leaking anymore. So I can turn the pipe on and I don't have to add anything under here to catch water, because it's working great. All right, now my wheelbarrow is something that I purchased I believe a year after I started my gardening, because we had one of the old metal ones and it died. It just broke down. It is now resting in this area until I am ready to repurpose it, and that is going to be very soon. Okay, so the reason why I chose this particular wheelbarrow is because it is made of plastic. It has these 6 holes that you can put your tools whenever you're working outside. All right, so let me show you. I can put my little trowel in there, or I actually thought you could hold the hammer, but no. But I can even use the hammer this way. And look at this section. This section is very sturdy. It just sits right on the ground. And then the wheels are very strong. Very strong. I love it. It's very lightweight, easy to manage. I even use it to transport water sometimes when I want to water my garden. It's very, very good. Do I have anything else that I purchased for my garden? I'm looking around. No, but let me get back to showing you some of the tools that my husband gave me so I can work efficiently in the garden. So, sometime last year I was working on a project where I was breaking rocks to put in a section of my garden, and my husband brought this to me and said I can use it for as long as I want. So it have the small part right here that I would use to break the big rocks, like bust them in pieces, and then I'll use the bigger part to break it up in smaller particles. Now this is a wire cutter that he gave me, but I also use this to cut plastic like my white lattices. It is very handy to cut the lattice. And he also gave me this saw, so I use this saw occasionally to cut wood if I don't want to plug in my electric saw, and I also use this to cut like some part of some trees if I want to propagate trees and stuff like that. All right, so I think that is all I have to show today. Well, this is a little trowel I got at the dollar store. I usually buy the wooden handle ones, but over time they will just dry rotten and break off, so now I started buying plastic handle with the metal. These are stronger. Yeah, and the other stuff I have in here is just stuff that I use from around my house, like the knives, old kitchen knives, old forks, and a whole lot of other stuff. These are some gloves. Get them for free. Don't buy them. Okay. Now I have come to the end of the video, because I think I have shown you everything that I have purchased so far. I need to start packing up my bucket. I usually use this bucket as a tool in my garden, but because of the additional tools that I am putting in there, like this saw and the hammer that is taller than the bucket, I'm not able to close it now. Okay, so if this is your first time joining me, this is the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10, Florida. My #1 priority on this channel is to save as much as I can while I grow as much as I can. If you're enjoying this content, please do not hesitate to share it with someone so they too can learn how to salvage, repurpose, and grow a thriving food garden. If you really and truly love to save money, come back to see me in another video to learn new ways, new garden hacks to save a lot of money, so you too can go ahead and buy yourself some good tools to use in your garden. Until next time, keep watching. I will see you soon in another video.